is a banana hurricane, cinnamon, Woma, possibly pastel. I don't know if there's pastel or not. 50% het clowns. What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily. Today we're going to be looking at male ball python breeders in my collection. These are some of my superstars that are going to be in the breeding program this year, hopefully making some really cool baby snakes. So I always show you females. So today we're going to be looking at the best males in my collection. Stay tuned. All right, we're going to show you some amazing male breeder ball pythons today, as I stated in the introduction. So let's start out with a bang. This is a banana black pastel hypo clown. Produced this boy a few years ago, 21. And he's been breeding this year. He's in shed actually, but when he was born, oh my God, was he spectacular. Bananas tend to get a little weird as they get older. They get the spots on them, but this is black pastel bananas are great. Black pastel banana clowns are great. And then throw the hypo gene in there and it's just exquisite. I'm actually interested to see what he produces because we're breeding him to a hypo clown. And because for some reason he does have spots, and usually banana hypo clowns don't usually have spots. So we'll see if the black pastel maybe put the spots back in there, or if he's really not hypo. I'm pretty sure he's hypo. When he was born, he was hypo all the way. So we'll see. Very powerful male. Obviously hypo clowns are really desirable. Black pastel hypo clowns are even more desirable, and you throw a banana in there, you can't go wrong. Here's a really nice high-intensity orange dream pastel fire clown. So that's a lot going on there. So you got high-intensity orange dream, which is that almost like radioactive looking version of the orange dream. Pastel, we know, dilutes everything. Fire makes things yellower. And then this is a visual clown. So this is a very powerful male. We're breeding him through someone really special this year. And I think we bred him last year and we didn't get anything. So we were continuing to breed to see what we can get with this. I think we did produce something with this boy last year, and we have some spectacular clown babies from this little boy. But high intensity orange dream clowns are desirable because they're just off the charts. And I think if this guy didn't have pastel in it, you'd even see the stuff jumping. But when they're younger, they look more impressive. He's still impressive even as an adult, and you can see just all the weirdness going on here. He's very, very yellow person, and when he was born, he was like a crazy orange. What happens is when fire gets older, it makes everything a little bit more yellow, so it turns the orange yellow, and pastel does that too a little bit. So really powerful male. We'll see what we produce this year. Here's our Monarch male. This guy I got, what year did I get him in? 2015, I think, 2016. He's been breeding for me really, really religiously. He started out, the female I was breeding with him the first year I got him, he just didn't they just didn't get along. Literally, you would hear banging in the tub when I would put them in there like they were fighting. And I couldn't breed those. And I tried the following year and I couldn't get anything either with them. So he's been breeding another female that does like him, and he's produced some beautiful hurricane monarchs with this little boy. So we're keeping him in the breeding project, even though he's just a single gene, or I should say single, I guess you could say, yeah, recessive T-positive monarch. He's very valuable to me. Here's a really, really underrated male that I have I don't think we've produced anything with him yet, but this is a banana pastel Mandarin Fire. So if you like the Mandarin gene, I've produced a lot of cool stuff with Mandarin, and banana Mandarins are always really good together. And I think there's fire in there because it did as it got older, it got more yellower. So very powerful male here. We're breeding him with a few females. I hope they go this year because I'd love to see a super Mandarin version of this. And he's really pretty spectacular. I've shown you this male before. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten any babies from him yet. This is our GHI Lesser acid, 50% het clown. So we haven't proven him out yet. And we're gonna try again this year. Hopefully he'll breed. The females we put him in with the last couple of years just haven't really done much at all. And we're gonna give him another shot. For some reason, GHI, lesser, and acid works really well together. GHI lessers almost look like GHI Mojaves, but then that acid just whacks out that beige pattern, and it just really spreads it and makes it look pretty cool. So if this guy does turn out to be het clown, we're gonna make some amazing babies. All right, here's our Hypo Ultramel Pi, also known as an Ultra Glow Pied, triple recessive. Ultramel, Hypo, and Pied all in one snake. We produced him back in 21. He bred for us this past year in 23. Beautiful babies, all het Ultramel. And this year we have him with actually I gotta put him in with another. So I think we only have him with one female right now, but we're definitely gonna put him in and get him into the breeding rotation a little bit more heavily this year. He was kind of small last year, so I didn't want to overwork him. I think he can handle, you know, maybe 2 or 3 girls this year. We'll see. Obviously, Ultra Glow Pieds are really in demand, and they're beautiful snakes, and they hold their color and value well into adulthood. So if you guys would like to see him put with anyone, let us know. See, I was going to put him with his sister, which is the Orange Dream Ultra Glow Pied, but I think I'm going to breed her back to the father, because the father is actually Orange Dream. So the father's Orange Dream Ultramel Pied het Hypo. So I think we have a better chance of hitting the super Orange Dream. If we use him, we're just going to get more of, you know, that look like her. So we'll have a lot of them, but, you know, I think it would be better if we went with the father. Here's a really cool snake. For some reason, the snake I've been breeding it with the last year and a half has not gone, and I think I'm gonna have to put him in with someone else. This is a Banana Hurricane, Cinnamon, Woma, possibly Pastel. I don't know if this Pastel or not. 50% het clown, so this could be a clown too. But that Hurricane Banana is really good together, and Cinnamon is like kind of like Black Pastel in a sense. So we got all the darks, you know, in there. Really, when you have banana darks, they turn purple. And you see the Hurricane Swirls in here. Very cool. And there's the Hurricane Swirls on top too. This is a very cool snake. And if it does turn out to be het clown, we can make some really cool stuff with this. I'm shocked that I'm not using him. I got to get him into the rotation and see what we can produce. All right, here's our Super Orange Dream Ultramel Cryptic. Cryptic is that recessive trait that's allelic to clown. You can see that stripe behind its head there, that big thick stripe, that's the Cryptic. Ultramel obviously is T positive. Super Orange Dream, we proved him out. He's got a lot of oranges in him. You can see that white creeping up the sides, that's your Orange Dream right there. And he has just gotten better and better as he's gotten older. Hasn't lost anything really as he's aged. And that's typical. Orange Dream does tend to get better. Ozzy said it a million times over. Orange Dream gets better as it ages, and this snake has proven that once and for all. Ultramel stay really nice looking anyway as they age, and then you add Orange Dream in and they do get better for sure. All right, here's my Snow male. I haven't shown him in a while. Actually, he is sold. I have someone paying him off, and it's on the long term. It seems like it's on the long-term payment plan. Had him for a while, but yeah, someone has bought this snake. I had it up for sale, and a lucky person. It's one of the whitest snakes in my ball python collection. These TSK Snows, which is the TSK Axanthic line, combined with albino, gives you a beautiful red-eyed white snake. And this one doesn't have any yellow in it whatsoever. Really nice male. One of the really good breeder for me too. So proven breeder. Someone's going to get very lucky to get this beautiful Snow. All right, this is one of my favorite snakes in the collection. This is a Leopard Blackhead Ultramel. So Ultramel is the T positive. Albino. Blackhead and Leopard are very dark striped morphs. Blackhead is a blackhead. Leopard is very striped and black. You can see, because of the T positive, the Ultramel in here, you can see all those blacks turning to this beautiful, you know, brownish, reddish color. And this boy hopefully will breed one of our Ultramel Cryptics, or Ultramel Hut Cryptics, and we can produce more of these because I think they're just so beautiful. I really want to see these two genes spread. I would love to produce more Leopard Ultramel cryptics, excuse me, leopard. I'd like to produce more Leopard Blackhead Ultramel, and then they can all be het cryptic, which would take that project to the next level. And that's what the plan is, so very happy with this boy. And we'll wrap up with this beautiful breeder male. I mean, I could show you all my males, but they're all so good. But this was a quick hit video. It was a busy day for me. Florida Fish and Wildlife were here. They're hassling me a little bit today, but it comes with the territory sometimes. This is a banana blade hurricane clown. I told you that the hurricane gene and banana work really well together. You get a lot of purples. Obviously, putting this into clown only makes it that much better. This boy, when he was a baby, was off the charts. And then the mother was super blade, so we got one copy of blade, so that kind of reduces that dorsal striping a little bit. This boy is in the breeding program now, so we're going to hopefully get some babies from him. He was born in 21 too. It took him a little while to get up to size, but he's ready to go now. He was actually born in like late 21, so he's really like kind of a 22. So he's about a year and a, you know, almost 2 years old now. So actually, I guess he's exactly 2 years old, which is ideal. I really think, you know, people get ball pythons to breed to 6 months, but when they're 2 years old, they're pretty reliable breeders by this time. So very happy about him. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. Hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a little bit of a quick hit, but I wanted to show you some of the males that we have in our breeding projects. We have more than just these snakes, of course. I can't show you them all, not in one video. So I kind of picked out my favorite group that probably are, you know, some of the younger ones that have really just gotten into the breeding program. There's a few that were there for quite a while, but most of the ones are newbies that have a lot of new genes in them, that stuff that's going to take the breeding programs to the next level. And after all, that's what we're constantly thinking about. What's in it for the future? What are we going to make for the future? What males can we, you know, or what snakes can we make and then breed them to each other? Like I have a lot of triple het stuff that I'm growing up that hopefully next year we'll be breeding. We're not ready for it this year, but this year we're going to hopefully make some more hets, whether it be doubles or triples or quad hets, to try to take our breeding programs to the next level, because that's what it's all about. Constantly one-upping yourself and trying to make something better than you did the year before. All right, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, show us the love. Hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.